Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome to Yankee Stadium in New York for game number 3 of the Utah Mike Stratomatic League as we bring you live coverage of the Boston Red Sox taking on the New York Yankees. Your sports time machine is here for all the live action, and I want to let you know that this is going to be game number 3. If you were with us last night, you saw the Boston Red Sox win game number 1 in this series. And then in a game not televised on the machine, it was the Boston Red Sox dominating Ed Figueroa and the Yankees in game number 2 of the series by the score of 9-2. So the Red Sox come in with the record of 2-0 in this series. The Yankees are 0-2. So the Yankees look to salvage at least game number 3. Again, we'll be playing the game offline on a Stratomatic website to allow stats and immediate results, so you have those as we're playing. On the mound for the New York Yankees will be number 3 pitcher Dick Tidrow, and on the mound for the Boston Red Sox will be Derek Lowe. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is an 8-team American League league. I also have an 8-team National League team I'll be playing on the side. The 8 teams in the American League will be the 2004 Red Sox, 1978 Yankees, 1968 Tigers, 1972 Athletics, 1987 Minnesota Twins. Let's see if we can pull this up a little bit faster here. Give me 1 second to pull up the AL real quick. It'll be the 2002 Anaheim Angels, the 2005 Chicago White Sox, 1985 Kansas City Royals, and that's it. So you have 8 teams, all world champions, all in one league. Over in the National League, which has not started yet, it will be the 1980. It'll be the 2001 Arizona Diamondbacks, the 1975 Cincinnati Reds, the, as I say, 1976 Cincinnati Reds, the 1997 Florida Marlins, the 1988 Los Angeles Dodgers, the 1986 New York Mets, the 2008 Philadelphia Phillies, the 2012 San Francisco Giants, and the 2006 St. Louis Cardinals. Again, 8 teams in the National League, all world's champions. Everyone will play everyone 12 times, 6 in their home ballpark, 6 in the opponent's ballpark. So 84 in American. Again, this is going to be a long, drawn-out season, so please stay with us in case we do bend and go other places. But we'll be coming back to this as our main source of the sports time machine. At least if the views continue to play as well as they do. So again, we thank you very much for being in. I'm going to go ahead and bring my game into play so we can go over the action. For the New York Yankees defensively, their same lineup. They're going to go with White, Rivers, and Piniella, Nettles, Dent, Randolph, Chambliss, Munson on the mound, Dick Tidrow, 7-11, 3.84 ERA. Tidrow can go as a 6-inning starter. Red Sox lineup is their right-handed lineup, but they do have some changes. Starting lineup is Johnny Damon in center, Orlando Cabrera in short, Manny Ramirez in left, David Ortiz at DH, Kevin Milar first, Trot Nixon in right, Jason Varitek behind the plate. Kevin Youkilis gets to start at third, more to that, and Mark Bellhorn will be batting ninth. In the last game, number 2, that was not seen on the channel, the Red Sox lost both Bill Milar for at least 1 game, and then they lost Pokey Reese for a 15-game span. So they lost 2 quality players, especially one really good defender. That's going to make it possibly a big influence on changes they make in the lineup. So they lost 2 big contributors, but Kevin Youkilis has been brought up to the main roster. He did have some at-bats, and he'll bat 8th and play 3rd. He'll be a big contributor to these Red Sox teams to come. So here's Johnny Damon. He leads off. The Sox are 2-0 on the season. Yankees look to salvage a game, and here we go. Opening pitch. 2-9 to Johnny Damon is a ground ball back to Tidrow. Picked up by Tidrow. Throws him out for out number 1. So there is 1 away. So ground out, 1 away. So Damon retired. Here is Orlando Cabrera. He is 3 for 9, 2 RBIs on the early part of the season. Dick Tidrow with 1 away. Rest in peace. We lost Dick Tidrow this past offseason. Tidrow from the stretch. Here's a pitch to Cabrera. That's a 4-7 to a righty, and that's a single right field. So Orlando Cabrera with a base hit. So Cabrera is on. We'll see what kind of percentages he has on going to second base. He's only a 1-7, so he'll hold right there. Munson behind the plate will set the target. Here comes Manny Ramirez. He's 3 for 10 on the season. A double, a triple, has a home run and 5 RBIs. Tidrow from the stretch gets the sign. Big pitch from Tidrow. 5-8 righty and struck him out. So big pitch from Tidrow. Gets that slider over, and there is 2 away. Here is David Ortiz. So David Ortiz on the season, 4 for 9, 1 home run, 3 RBIs. Tremendous game 2 in this series. Tidrow from the stretch. Here's a pitch to Ortiz for 11 to a lefty. It's a ground ball to first baseman. That is going to be Chambliss. He's a 2-4. Tremendous fielder. This should be an easy play. It's a 16. It's a 10. I'm calling that a 3 unassisted. Get Ortiz to the bag. So no runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We played 1 half inning of play. Yankees trying to salvage a game here in the Bronx. It is no score. Oh, wait a minute. Why did that not give me 1 out, 2 outs? Damn. So we get 1 second here. So last of the first inning, Red Sox nothing, Yankees nothing. Here is Mickey Rivers. The Red Sox defense is Ramirez, Damon, Nixon, Euclid, Cabrera, Bellhorn, Milar, Varitek behind the plate, and Lowe's your pitcher. Now, Derek Lowe cutting off not one of his best seasons, 14-12, 5.42 ERA. So he's very hittable, and he'll pitch to the Yankee lineup of Rivers, Randolph, Munson, Randolph, Chambliss, Nettles, Piniella, White, and Dent. Rivers is 4 for 9 in the series with a double. Jason Varitek has been a big part of this team, gunning out base runners. 3-4 to righty, and that is a ground ball to first, picked up by Milar, takes to the bag himself, and that is the 1 away. So Kevin Milar makes the first out in the first inning. And here is Willie Randolph. He is 2 for 5 in the series, 3 walks, but he's been thrown out stealing, I believe, 3 times in this series. So Randolph to swing away against Lowe. Lowe from the lineup. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a 3-8 to Randolph, and he walks again. Oh, my goodness. Willie Randolph walks, goes down to first base, has a smile on his face. Does Jason Varitek throw him out again? It'll be a 1-15 to go to second. Here's a throw from Varitek. Not in time. Randolph steals that one kind of easily. Derek Lowe with a +9 in the super advanced stealing, but the advanced stealing, it's only you get the required minus and the catcher's arm, and it is now Randolph on a second, 1 out for the captain, Thurman Munson. He's 2 for 8, a double, runner on second, 1 away. Lowe from the stretch, runner on second, 1 out, 6-4 to a righty. It's a ground ball to shortstop. Cabrera's at 224. Does he make the play? It's a 17. He does. Gets in front of it, throws him out, and that's 2 out. So Cabrera with a nice play. So the runner had a hold, so stays on his base. And now here's Reggie Jackson starting off at a slow start. He's 0 for 8 with 3 strikeouts. Runner on second, 2 outs. Lowe working from the stretch. Left-handed hitter Chambliss on deck on the hotter Yankees. 2-4 to a righty. And that is going to be a strikeout for Jackson. He's 0 for 9. So Jackson on strikes, and the Yankees are out in order. No runs, no hits, a walk. Runner left in scoring position. We played 1 inning of play. It is no score. Dick Tidrow comes out to pitch his second inning of work for these Yanks. Both Tidrow and Lowe are both 6-inning pitchers. This is where the problems are going to start with these pitchers. So let's see here. We'll go into the top of the second. So Kevin Milar is 4 for 8 in the series, having one of his typical good starts so far. So Milar against Tidrow. 5-5 righties, a fly ball in the center field. Rivers is there, makes the catch, and that's one away. Here is the right fielder, Trot Nixon. Trot Nixon is 2 for 4 in the series, playing mostly against right-handed pitching. Munson sets the target. Tidrow with the windup. Here's the pitch. 6-5 for Tidrow. That could be trouble. That's a line drive down the right field line off the top of the base of the wall. Piniella gets it in. Nixon will trot in the double, and he's on second with 1 out. So Nixon, the hot hitter with the left-handed bat, they're gonna push him as much as they can against right-handed pitching. So here is Jason Varitek. Jason 1 for 7 with a double, but he's meant a lot, so much to this team, almost as a side captain, because of his defense he's played. Runner on second, 1 away. Tidrow from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Varitek. 2-7 struck him out, and Varitek down on strikes. So Tidrow gets another big strikeout. Tidrow not known to throw strikeouts. And now there's 2 away, and here is the third baseman, Kevin Youkilis. His first at bat. Again, he's replacing Bill Miller out with injury. He'll be back next game in the Red Sox series. And Pokey Reese got removed for a 15-game injury. So he's on a long-term disabled list for the Red Sox. Milar hit .260 on the season with 7 home runs. Here's the pitch to the god of walk. 3-5 is going to be a line drive down the line. The double for Youkilis. And the Red Sox lead 1-0. So Kevin Youkilis knocks in Nixon. And the Red Sox got 2 doubles in the inning. And they lead by 1. So 1-0 Boston here in the second. Whoever they put in this lineup seems to shine as Kevin Youkilis doubles in a run. Here is Mark Bellhorn, top of the second and 2 out. Bellhorn, again, batting from the left-hand side. He's more comfortable from the right. 3 for 9, home run, 2 RBIs in the series. Here's the pitch from Tidrow. That may not work well. That is going to be a 4-7. That is a single. 2 stars. That'll knock in another run. Youkilis will score from second. Bellhorn will stop at first. Red Sox now lead it 2-0. Oh my, this Yankee bullpen cannot take a bad start from Tidrow right now. That is not what they wanted. I mean, again, if you ask me, coming into this kind of this tournament type feel, this Yankee team was going to struggle in ways, and this offense maybe just is not going to compete well. Bellhorn's on with another RBI. 2-0 Red Sox here in the second. And here's Johnny Damon. If you ask me, the Red Sox sweeping the Yankees, yeah, that's a bit of a surprise to me, but it's still only the second inning. Let's see what happens. Damon 0 for 1, 2 for 10 in the series. Tidrow from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's a 5-5. Ground ball second base. Randolph's got it. Goes to first. Ends frame. But the Red Sox, 2 runs on 3 hits. We played an inning and a half so far. It's 2-0 Boston. Not much change here at Yankee Stadium. So now Chris Chambliss will bat for the Yanks. Chambliss against Derek Lowe now has a 2-run lead. Chambliss in the series, 7 at-bats, hitting .286, a walk and a strikeout. Along with Nettles, one of the few Yankees who are hitting in this series. Varitek sets the target. Here's the pitch to Chambliss. That's a 6-10 to a lefty ballpark single. Not using them. That's a fly ball right field. Nixon's there. Camps under it. Makes the catch. And there is 1 away. So Chambliss with 1 out. Here's Nettles. Nettles hitting a bulky 625 in this series. A double. So Nettles has been really one of the hot Yankees so far. Varitek sets the target. Lowe with the windup. Here's the pitch. That'll be a 3-7. A walk from Nettles. So Nettles draws the walk. It's a 1-out walk. He continues to get on base. And now here is Lou Piniella. So Lou Piniella comes up. He's 2 for 8 in the series with an RBI. Piniella tries to maybe exact some offense here for these Bombers. Varitek puts down the sign. Lowe from the stretch. Run first and 1 out and the pitch. 5-4 on Piniella on Lowe. 5 ball center field. Damon is a 2-6. should be able to make the play on it. It's a 3. He may not make the play on it. 3 on a 2 should drop in. It's a single 2. Ooh, and a 17. 17 on a 6. Oh, avoids the error. But a single 2, and Nettles will go to third on it. The Yankees catch a break there. Damon unable to make the play, and the Yankees got something going. First and third, 1 out. So here is Roy White. 1 for 7 the series. A double, has 2 RBIs. That was in the opener. First and third, 1 out. Infield playing back. They're going to hope for a double play. Veritek down target. Lowe from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 3-3. Righty ground ball. Second base. Unbelievable. Bellhorn. Cabrera. To Milar. Gets 2. And the Red Sox turn a double play to end and crush a double play. Holy cow. And that will end it. So that's a 4-6-3 double play. So let's do it out there. Pinella is out. Nettles will stay at third. And we'll do a 4 there. And that is it. So the Yankees are down in the second. Double play ball. We go to the third. 2-0 Red Sox. Red Sox 2 runs on 4 hits. While the Yankees no we're back. Again, this is the top of the third inning. With us earlier, I did go over some of the teams are with us here. This is the first series of the year. What amazingly, the Stratomatic PC put the Yankees and Red Sox as the first series. So here's Orlando Cabrera, 1 for 1, singled in the series. And he'll lead off against Tidrow here in the third. Red Sox 2 runs on 4 hits. Yankees no runs on 1 hit. 6-8 righty, and that is a strikeout for Tidrow. So Tidrow gets a big strikeout. Strikeout number 3. So now here is Manny Ramirez. Always comes in with that cocky smile. Struck out first time up. 11 at bats, hitting .273. He had a big second game the series that was not on television. Munson sets the target. Tidrow with the windup and the pitch. That's Manny's column. 2-9. Oh, he struck him out on a dead roll. Maybe Yankees are getting a little bit of a break right now. In any other series, that's gone. So 2-9 is a K. And here is David Ortiz now. So with 2 outs in the third, Tidrow catches a break. Now Munson sets the target. Does not want to make a mistake to Ortiz. Shoot, as I was just about to catch the dive before it to the ground, I dropped it anyway. So let's bring that back up. So Ortiz in the ball game is already grounded out. Oh, he's grounded out. Okay, he's 0 for. He should be 0 for 1, not 0 for 2. I'm not sure how that out. That's probably where I was like wondering. 6-11 lefty, fly ball right field. That's not Jackson. That's Pinella. 3-12 for Pinella. Pinella needs to make the. Oh, and Pinella's not going to make the play either. 3 on a 3, and oh, that's a double 2. So they don't get a break there. 6 on a 12, and does not make the error, so it'll be a double for Ortiz. So Ortiz hustling all the way, gets in the second base, and you can tell that is not what the Yankees had in mind. Runner on second, 2 outs. Here's Kevin Milar now. Milar in the ball game 0 for 1, 4 for 9 in the series. Munson sets the target. Tidrow from the stretch. Yankees need a little bit of break here. 4-11 on a righty, and that's a fly ball into left field. That is going to be White. 3-2. E2 is wonderful. The 3 can be kind of difficult. Oh, he's going to make the catch, but barely. 8 on a 3 is going to be an F1. That's going to be a 10. There's no error, and retires the side. So no runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. We play 2.5 innings of play here. Utah Mike Lee, game number 3 of the series. It is 2-0 Boston. So Dent, followed by Rivers, and Randolph will bat for the Yanks. Bucky Dent, again, like we talked about, must be on the witness relocation program. Every time he's in the Boston area, he goes by a different name than he normally has. Seems like his family named him differently as a middle name, but the Red Sox seem to add an F somewhere in there. Dent is 0 for 6 in the series. Will bat right hand. He's a right-handed shortstop hitting against Derek Lowe. He's only given up 1 hit through 2. 5-4 on the right-hand side. That's a fly ball center field. That's Damon. Damon's a 2-6. Damon will come in and make the catch, and that's an out. 11 on a 6 is an out, so 1 away. So Dent flies out. Last third inning here in the Bronx. Boston leads by 2. So back to the top of the order. Here is Mick the Quick, Mickey Rivers. He's 0 for 1, 4 for 10 now in the series. Yankees need to get some of their offense going here. They've had trouble. Boston has had 2 complete games and 2 starts. Pedro with the completer in the first game, and then Kurt Schilling ended up going all the way in the second game as the Red Sox rolled the Yankees 9-2 in the second game. 3-7 against a righty is a single for Rivers. So Rivers is on with 1 out. Now we'll see if the Yankees are going to be aggressive on the base pass again. Varitek has thrown out his series of runners. 1-13 is safe. 13, so a 65% chance to go with 1 out. Here's Randolph, and here comes Willie. He's going to try to go. It's a 14, and Varitek threw him out again. Unbelievable. The fourth caught stealing of the series for Jason Varitek. Holy cow. So again, a 2-4 play. And Randolph, who's gotten thrown out 3 times in this series, Mickey Rivers adds 1. So get out of here, he says. So Varitek taking control defense as Derek Lowe's a +9, which doesn't go in effect in this one. Here's Willie Randolph now. He walked and stole second. So the Yankees again are wiped out on the base paths. 4-10 against a righty is a ground ball to third. That is Youkilis. He's a 4-14. So let's see if he comes. That's a 2. That's a base hit. That'll get past him for a base hit. He can't even knock it down. That's a base hit. 13 on a 14 is not going to be the error. 14 and 15 was. So Randolph is on first now. Now there's Willie, who's sitting over there smiling, says, does he feel lucky? He's a 1-15. Here he goes, and he's safe, and a possible throwing error by by Varitek. He's a throwing error on a 1-2, and it's a 14, and Randolph will steal second. So the Yankees still being aggressive on the base pass, even though I think he stole that one directly on Derek Lowe. So a stolen base there. And now here's the Yankee captain, number 15, Thurman Munson. Munson on the series 0 for 1, 2 for 9 now in the series. Can the Yankees maybe pull out a run here against Derek Lowe? Varitek puts down the target. Lowe from the stretch and the pitch. 1-10 on Munson. Line drive right at Youkilis. And that Yankee third inning is over. Well, we have played officially 3 innings of play in the Bronx. Red Sox lead by 2-0. At the end of 3, Boston 2 runs on 5 hits. The Yankees no runs on 3 hits. So in the 4th inning, it'll be Trot Nixon, Jason Varitek, and Kevin Youkilis. What the Yankees needed from this game from the beginning was going to be length out of their starters. Figueroa really got bombed early on in this series. So the 4th inning, here we go. So Trot Nixon, 1 for 1, a double his first time up. Lefty against a righty. Trot Nixon, boy, and he's been in the lineup. He's been a spark plug in there. 6'8" lefty is a pop to short. Dick's there, calls everyone off, makes catch, and there's 1 away. So that's a big 1 out for the Yanks. So the Yanks get Nixon out of there. And now here is Jason Varitek. He's 0 for 1. He struggled with the bat. He's 1 for 8 with a double, and he struck out 5 times. Tidrow looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch to Munson. 1-8 this time is a single on the 17. That's a 2. That is a base hit for Jason Varitek. 6 hit the Sox. So now here is Kevin Youkilis, 1-for-1, doubled in a run his first time up. That was his first appearance, his first at bat. Munson sets the target. Tidrow from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's a 6-5 from Tidrow. That's a long drive to deep left center field. That's off the top of the wall. So Veritek was being held. It's a -1 there, so it's a -1 to be held. 6-5 on Tidrow. Center field, Rivers is a +1. So it's going to be Veritek on 1-11 to try to score. He will stay and make it second and third. So a double for Youkilis. And he's gotten 2 hits in this ball game. So welcome to the Red Sox lineup. A little early, Kevin Youkilis. So the GOAT of the walk, second and third if you watch Moneyball. Second and third, 1 out, 2-0 Sox. And now here's Bellhorn. Infield coming in. Yankees got to stop this run. Munson sets the target. Tidrow from the stretch. Foul ball. Oh, Bellhorn got a good swing on that one. He may have swung out ball 4. Tidrow from the stretch. 1 out. Big pitch in the ball game. 1-4. He draws the walk. Tidrow can't believe it. Wants to know where it is. The home plate umpire is not being helpful. And the bases are loaded for Red Sox. For the center fielder, Johnny Damon. Remember the 2004 ALCS. Damon hit the grand slam that broke the Yankees' backs. And now Damon comes up with a chance to break the Yankees' backs here in Game 3 of this series. Munson sets the target. Tidrow from the stretch. Yankees still playing the infield in. They want to stop anything now. Oh, there it is. 6-5. Lefty, fly ball, right field. Deja vu. Back goes Piniella. Gone. Grand slam, Johnny Damon. Grand slam, Damon, and the Red Sox lead 6-0 just like that. So Damon hits his first of the year, and that, folks, could be a long afternoon for the Yankees. 6-0 here in the 4th inning once again. So the Yankees have to look into their bullpen. Again, they're going to have to go to somebody else's tired arm. Kenny Clay up for the Yankee bullpen. So here's Orlando Cabrera, 1 out in the 4th. 5-7 on Tidrow is a ground ball second. Randolph's a 1E20. 1E20 on a 7 makes the play, and that is the second out. Oh, this Yankee fan again has been absolutely quieted. Again, deja vu like 2004. Grand slam by Damon in the 4th. So 6-0 Red Sox. Here's Ramirez. Tidrow looks and gets the sign. Here's a 3-4, and that's a fly ball right field. Piniella's there. Makes the catch and ends the inning, but Boston adds 4 more. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Let's see if we can get things straightened out here. It's 6-0 Boston. Here is Jackson. Jackson 0 for 9 in the series. Derek Lowe all of a sudden has a 6-0 lead here in the 4th inning. So Jackson the bat. Lowe looks in on the pitch. There's a 3-4 by Reggie. Hit him with the pitch. He went inside. And Reggie didn't like that one. It's a 6-0 lead, and he went far inside on him. So that is a hit by pitch for Mr. Reggie. Runner on first and nobody out for Chris Chambliss. That was a base runner Red Sox can't afford to put on. So runner on first, nobody out. Chambliss the bat. Veritek sets the target. Lowe working from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 5-10 lefty. It's a ground ball second base. Bellhorn to Cabrera. That's all you're going to get. Jackson with really hard slide. So a fielder's choice. So run first and one man out. Here is Greg Nettles. Nettles hitting .625 in this series with a walk his first time up. Runner on first and 1 out in the 4th. All Red Sox here in the 4th inning. Lowe from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Champ. Here's the pitch to Nettles. 4-5 from Lowe. He struck him out. Oh, my. And he struck him out. Derek Lowe does not have, we want to call, a very nice Stratomatic card. He has a lot of hits on there. but the Yankees are not finding any of it right now. Here's Lou Piniella, 2 outs in the 4th. Veritek sets the target. Lowe from the stretch. And it'll be a 2-7 on Piniella. Is a ground ball to short. Cabrera goes the easy way to Bellhorn and ends the inning. No runs, no hits, a hit batsman in, 1 man left. We played 4. Still, all Boston 6-0. So goes the 2nd, and we go to the 5th. So 5th inning. So 5th inning here at the Bronx. Boy, I can't ask for if you were a Red Sox fan, if you were to tell me they were going to come in and get an early sweep of these Yankees, that would make you feel really good. Here's David Ortiz. Red Sox 6 runs on 8 hits. The Yankees no runs on 3 hits. Munson sets the target. Tidrow working in the 5th inning, just trying to give the Yankees some depth. 5-8, a pop to first. Chambliss is coming over. He'll call everyone off and make the catch for a first out. So Chambliss takes command there for the first out here. Ortiz has been taken out of this equation so far. Here's Kevin Milar. He's 0 for 2. So Milar hit against Tidrow. Tidrow looks in on the pitch. 1-8 struck him out. So I was going to hit him with a pitch. That would have made things interesting. So Milar swung on and missed. There are 2 outs. And now here is Trot Nixon. Nixon 1 for 2 with a double so far. 3 for 6 in the series with a double. Tidrow looks in, top of the 5th inning on the pitch. 5-4 Tidrow. That's a catch axe. That's Munson. 2-6. Let's see, roll the 1, and that's going to be an out. So that'll be a pop up by the plate. Munson's there, makes the catch, and ends the inning. Red Sox actually go 3 up, 3 down. It's official here in New York. It's 6-0 Boston. Roy White to be followed by Bucky Dent and Mickey Rivers. I actually thought about putting the 2018, 2019 in this thing, but I decided I want the Red Sox team that broke the curse to be a part of it, and I see I did not make the wrong decision. Even though the pitching did not look strong, their hitting is absolutely can be terrifying at times. 6-0 Red Sox. White to bat, and he'll be followed by Dent and Rivers here as they bat for the 3rd time around against Lowe. Lowe, a 6 fatigue, does not seem fatigued at all. 6-7 to a lefty single right field. So a big base hit for Roy White. So White is out of the single. Base hit number 4. He's a beast stealer, but he can only go on a 1-10 because of the hold. So here's Bucky Dent. If the Yankees need something going right now, they can use a little bit of help. Let's see if Dent can do that. Veritek sets the target. Low from the stretch. Can they get something going? 3-3, 5 ball into left field. That will be Manny. Manny waits. Manny comes in, makes the catch, and they got to win. And the Red Sox have a 4, 2, and a 3 in the outfield. Definitely not your best outfield, but they have not been challenged defensively so far in this series. Here is Mickey Rivers, 1 for 2. Single back in the 3rd. Veritek sets. Low from the stretch with Roy White at first. Here's the pitch. 4-9 versus the lefty. Just missed. He probably swung out ball 4. Fly ball in the center field. Damon is there. Doesn't have to move and makes the catch. So the Yankees just swinging at bad pitches. 4-8 would have been a walk. So now here's Randolph. He's 1 for 1. Has been on base with a walk and a single. 3 for 6 and 4 walks so far on the season. He has been what the Yankees want as a catalyst in this series. So here is Veritek, sets the target. Low from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's a 5-4 lefty. 5 ball center field. A 5-4 righty, sorry. 5-4 righty, 5 ball center field. Damon 2-6. Again, the 2's not too bad. A 20 is going to get to an 11 on a 6. I believe is not a problem and makes the catch. No runs, 1 hit. Nobody, 1 land left. We played 5. It's still all Boston 6-0. So we go to the top of the 6th inning in this first series of the Utah Mike League, as this is the first game of the 3rd game of the 3-game set. Then we'll move on to a different game. Probably the first game of that series will be played offline, probably in disclosure or place unknown. Top of the 6th, 6-0 Red Sox. Here's Jason Varitek. Varitek will now swing, followed by Youkilis and Bellhorn against Tidrow. This is his point of weakness inning. So once you become fatigued, you're going to be gone. So let's see if Tidrow can at least get this part of the order. 5-5 from Varitek on a lefty, ground ball second. Good start. Good play by Randolph. Throws it out. So even though they're losing here, Dick Tidrow is doing his best impression of giving the Yankees some depth out of their starting rotation. Here's Youkilis. Boy, they don't miss a beat with him. 2 for 2, 2 doubles in the series, including an RBI. Munson sets the target. Tidrow with the pitch. That's another 3-column for Youkilis. That's a walk. So the go to the walk, Kevin Youkilis draws a walk. So he's on base, runner on first and 1 out. So here's Mark Bellhorn. He has singled and a run and walked. Again, he's been a big part of this Red Sox lineup. 4 for 10 this weekend. Munson sets the target. Tidrow from the stretch, runner on first and 1 out. 1-6 versus righty, struck him out. Bellhorn down on strikes, and Tidrow's got a big second out here in the 6th. So Bellhorn now be Johnny Damon, 1 for 3 of the bomb. He hit the big grand slammer back in the 4th inning. That broke the Yankees hard as Chambliss maybe saved the run. We go to the bottom 6, 6-0 Boston. Derek Lowe now in his inning of weakness. Munson 2 for 10 with a double, hopes to start this rally off. Boston has not used the bullpen at all in the series. Varitek sets the target. Lowe with the windup. Here's the pitch. 3-6 for Munson, nothing doing. Ground ball to third. Good play by Youkilis. Goes across the diamond, and that is 1 away. Boy, theoretically, he cannot pitch a complete game at all for the Red Sox. He will be auto-tired going into the 9th inning, but the way he's pitching right now, you even put somebody else out there. Here's Jackson, 0 for 1 in the ball game. Varitek sets the target. Let's see what happens with Reggie here. 6-6 on a lefty. Ground ball, second base. Picked up by Bellhorn. Goes to first. Got him. Holy cow. Another out for Reggie Jackson here again, who has not performed well at all. If this was a typical Billy Martin who gets the opening chance at the season, boy, he'd be throwing everything across the diamond. Losing a opening series like this to the Sox. Here's Chris Chambliss, 0 for 2 in the game. Varitek sets the target. Derek Lowe in the pitch. 1-8 to a righty. Single 1 to 5. It's a 6. Nice play by Milar. And it ends the inning. Nothing across. We go to the 7th. Still 6-0 Sox. Cabrera, Ramirez, Ortiz in the 7th. Boston 6 runs on 8 hits. The Yanks no runs on 4 hits. Wow, what a game for Derek Lowe through 6 innings. Here's Orlando Cabrera, 1 for 3 in the game, top of the 7th. Let's see if Tidrow can get through the 7th inning here. 5-8 righty, and that's a strikeout for Tidrow. Nicely done. So Tidrow again giving him length. So in case scenario, they do lose this. At least Tidrow will have done what they have to. Yankees didn't have to contend the 4-5-1 matchup in their second series, and that's probably going to be Beatty, Hunter, followed by Guidry. So the Yankees have to hope to get a win from their lesser rotation. Tidrow looks in the sign. Manny 0 for 3. Here's the pitch. 3-9. Manny struck him out. So another strikeout for Tidrow. Yankee fans happy, appreciative Dick Tidrow staying in there and kind of biting the bullet and taking it here. Here's Ortiz. He's 1 for 4, the double. Munson sets the target. Ortiz is 0 for 3. Here's the pitch. 1-12 Ortiz. Ballpark 1-9 home run. Not deep enough. Fly left field. White's there. It went too far left center. White will be at the track. Makes the catch. White and Ortiz are a couple more feet, and that would have been it. But we go to the 7th inning stretch here in New York. It's 6-0 Red Sox. Get up and stretch. So last of the 7th, Yankees doing their best, trying to just to fight off this dull they've been on lately. Nettles so far in the ball game, again, he is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Been on base every time this series though, but again, that's not helping. Lowe in his second inning of work in his point of weakness inning. Here's the pitch. 1-7 for Nettles. Oh, he dead rolled him anyway. Ground ball second. Picked up by Bellhorn. Throws it out, and you got one away. Oh, Nettles he threw the bat down. 1-8 would have been a home run, but a 1-7 is your definite dead roll baby. So Nettles is done. Here's Piniella. Sweet Lou 1 for 2. Veritek sets the sign. Low from the windup. Here's the pitch. 5-3 on a righty. 5 ball in the left field. That's Manny. Manny's 49. This is where the problem comes in for the Red Sox, and he'll make the catch, I believe. So he'll get to it on an 18. That's an F1, so it's an F2, so it's deep enough. It's a 13 on a 9, and there's no error, and Ramirez makes the catch. So 2 out here in the 7th. Boy, the Yankees can't even get a break on a 4 fielder as Ramirez gets that one in. So here's Roy White, 1 for 2, grounded out of the double play and then singled. Yankees been limited to 4 hits through 6 2/3 by Derek Lowe. Veritek sets the target. Lowe with the pitch. And that's going to be a 2-8 for White, and that's a ground ball to short. Cabrera's got it. Goes across the diamond, and Derek Lowe has given the Red Sox 7 strong innings. We go to the 8th, 6-0 Boston. So here's Kevin Milar. He'll be followed by Nixon and Veritek. This technically would be the last inning Dick Tidrow can go before he becomes auto-tired. They might see Gossage in the 9th. He is warming, as they may try to give him some work. Munson sets the target. Tidrow with the pitch. That will roll around nicely. 1-10 from Milar. Ground ball to third. Good play from Nettles. Throws him out and 1 away. So Dick Tidrow, after a very shaky start, has actually come on and done a nice job so far. So Milar retired. Here's Nixon. He's 1 for 3 with a double. You kind of have to. Sparky Lyle got lit up in game 1, and then Figueroa didn't even get past the 4th inning in game 2. You got to get some depth somewhere. 2-7, ground ball to second. That's Randolph. Makes the play, and that's 2 out. So, again, very nicely worked from Tidrow here, as he will make another play, and that is 2 outs here in the 8th. And now here's Jason Veritek, 2 outs. Veritek will switch hit, batting from the left-hand side against Tidrow. Munson sets the target. Tidrow looks in with 2 outs in the 8th inning. That's trouble. 6-5 the lefty. That's gone. 1-8. That ball's going to go deep to right field, down the right field line. Piniella looks. Can't get it. God, goodbye. So Jason Veritek's first home run of the series, and the Red Sox tack on 1 more here in the 8th, lead it by 7-0, as they've added the extra point by Steven Gostkowski. So now here is Kevin Youkilis, 2 outs in the 8th. Yankee fans starting to file out here. Munson sets the target. Tidrow from the windup. Here's the pitch. 1-7 single on a 1-18. That's a 6, and Youkilis keeps the inning alive. He's 3 for 3. Boy, he's come in and has not missed a beat on this team so far. Here is Mark Bellhorn. Another hit will tire out Tidrow. Gossage is ready. He wanted to come in and finish a full ninth inning. Munson sets the target. Tidrow from the stretch. Can he get through this inning? 1-6 struck him out, ends the inning. One run on two hits. One man left. We played 7.5. Red Sox kicked the extra point. It is 7-0 Boston. So we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. New York will now send up Dent, Rivers, and Randolph here in the 8th. Red Sox lead by 7. So let's see if Dent can do something here. Veritek sets in the target. Derek Lowe has only pitched in a minute of being much. 4-6, and he gives the walk. So there's a start. So now Red Sox bullpen has to at least show some signs of getting loose. You want to at least get a guy in with two batters before you bring somebody in. I heard someone say that, and I think that's a good rule to have. So here is Mickey Rivers. So Rivers the bat, runner on first, nobody out, 7-0 Sox. Rivers the bat, Veritek sets the target. Low from the stretch, here's the pitch. 5-7 on a lefty, a single, 2 stars. So Rivers, so Dent will go to third, and the Yankees got something going, and their bullpen is ready. So first and third with nobody out. Here is Randolph. He's been hot. 1 for 2 with the walk so far. Red Sox will play the infield back. They don't care about the shutout. They just want to get 2 outs here and get out of this. So Dent should score in anything besides a pop-up or a strikeout or a liner. Veritek sets the target. Low from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Randolph. 2-7, a fly ball center field. That will be a B question mark. That's not guaranteed. It's going to be Damon a +2. So it's a +4 on Dent. Damon's going to come up throwing, and Dent will score. They'll call that a sacrifice fly. They'll keep everyone there, and that will do it. So Dent will score. Fly ball in the center field. Everyone stays put, and it's now 7-1. So RBI Willie Randolph, runner on first and one man out. Here's Thurman Munson. So Munson the bat. Red Sox bullpen is ready. The hat has been waved. Veritek sets the target. Low from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 3-3 on Munson. Go! Oh, that's going to hurt. That will hurt the Yankees. Ground ball to third. Makes the play, and that's a double play. And Munson may have gotten hurt coming down the sidelines. Holy cow, that's not what the Yankees wanted either. So let's now... I don't have the stats on their card. So now let's see how many at-bats the captain had this season. Or plate appearances, we should say. So hang on 1 second. Give me 1 second here. All right, so let's see here as we're gonna roll a die. Here. Let's see. So 3 games is going to be the max. Munson could lose basically the rest of this series if he rolls high enough. It's an 11, and he'll lose 2. So he'll come back to the 3rd game in the series. Oh, that's going to be a crusher. So Munson is out, and a double play ball. So Munson gets hurt. What looks like it could be a hamstring. And Rivers is out 6-6-3, and the Yankees will have to be forced to do something here in the top of the 9th. So let's go into the team here and see who's on their bench. They could go with 92 at bats. Mike Heath, a little bit of an arm, so Mike Heath will be the new catcher here for the Yanks. So Heath behind the plate. He'll get some more. He'll get some throws to get going here. Top of the ninth, Boston leads 7-1. And I better make sure I write that down so I don't forget. So Damon here, top of the ninth, it's 7-1, and it's Tidrow going to come in. Let's see, yeah, we're going to have to make a pitching change for the Yankees here. We don't want him to come to the game. That's going to be the problem. So it is going to be, and they say Tidrow's not tired either. That's kind of surprising. He should be gone 6. So Gossage will come in and get the inning of work. So here comes the Goose. So Gossage comes in, first appearance, 134 innings, 87 hits, 122 Ks. But the Red Sox have done what they had to do. They've kept Gossage in the bullpen by getting big wins. They're up 7-1 here in the ninth, out hitting the Yankees 10-5. So here's Gossage on the warm-up. 4-10. 4-10 is going to be a ground ball to short. That is going to be Dent. He's a 2-14. 2-14 for Bucky is a 4. Ooh, that should be a play, but I'm kind of more concerned about the error rating. So 4 out of 2 is going to be 4 out of 2 is a G2. So he makes the play. 13 out of 14. 13 out of 14, no errors. So Bucky, that was the nice place. We've had some good defense, good defensive plays today. Nothing out of the ordinary. That's really been a problem. So 1 away, and now here's Orlando Cabrera with 1 away. So Cabrera comes up. Cabrera 1 for 4. Gossage in the game. Here's the pitch. That'll be a 3-8 for Cabrera. Ground ball to short. Dent's got it. Throws him out, and there's 2 outs. So Gossage getting the needed work he needs to stay healthy for this run. So that's what he has to do. Here's a matchup I think a lot of people wanted to see. Manny Ramirez against the Goose. So Gossage comes in, stares down at Manny. Ramirez 0 for 4 in the ball game with 2 strikeouts. Let's see who wins this colossal matchup. Mike Heath, the new catcher, puts down the sign. Gossage with the pitch. 4-11 to a righties, a fly ball left field. That is White. White is a 3-2. Keep it from a 1-6 on a 20. Should be a play. It is, and makes the play. So an F7 and 3 up, 3 down. Go to Sox. Well, the Yankees have to do something here. They're down 7-1 as we go to the bottom of the 9th inning. So the Jackson followed by Chambliss and Nettles as this Yankee team seems to really sputtered. And let's see who and yes, Derek Lowe technically is tired, so he'll come out. And just like the Red Sox went for their closer, the Red Sox will go to theirs. Or actually, will they? Let's see, will they do that? Do they have, let's say, options. So let's go Mike Timlin. And he'll come in this ball game. So Timlin will come in, a 6-run lead. It's a non-save situation. Timlin on the year, 5-4, 1 save, 4.13 ERA. And he'll pitch to Jackson, Chambliss, and Nettles. Falk not up in the bullpen. I'm sure if something happens here, we may be up. 2-6 for Jackson. There's a line drive in the gap. No one's going to get it. Past Damon and Nixon to the wall. Jackson's first hit of the series. He'll go around third, go around second, and in the third standings. So a stand-up triple for Jackson. 2-6 on a righty is a triple on the 4. He got the 4. So Jackson hugs it in the third and down by 6. Jackson's on third. That's something you don't do because you don't want to be the first out on third, especially down by 6. So now here's Chambliss. Red Sox playing the infield back, and all of a sudden Keith Falk will start getting loose, and it'll take 2 batters for him to get going. Veritek sets the target. Timlin from the stretch, runner on third and nobody out. 3-6 for Chambliss, single to center field. It is now 7-2 Red Sox. Don't count the Yankees out as they just got a run back in the game, and it's 7-2. Here's Greg Nettles. So one more batter. Keith Falk is starting to loosen up faster here. Again, not a save situation yet. Nettles the hit. He so far is 0 for 2 with a walk. Veritek sets the target. Timlin from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 4-4-9 is going to be a fly ball in the center field. Catch is made by Damon and makes the catch. That is a big out for Timlin to get. And Fox, and the hat is waved in case they need to go to Falk right now. So here is Lou Piniella. Piniella in the ball game, 1 for 3. Yankees trying to get back in this game, down 5, looking to avoid the sweep. Veritek sets the target. Timlin from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Randolph or Piniella. 2-5. There's a double play ball. That ought to do it. Cabrera, Bellhorn, Milar. 2 for the price of 1, and that will do it. And that will do it for the series. Holy cow, and a sweep for the Sox opening week. Final score, Boston 7 and the Yankees 2. Let's go over the box score and we'll be out of here. As it happened, Red Sox scored 2 in the first. Grand slam by Damon in the fourth. They added 1 in the eighth. Yankees scored a run in the eighth, run in the ninth, but still lost 7-2. Red Sox out-hit the Yankees 10-7. Derek Lowe went 8 innings, 5 hits, 1 run was earned, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. Timlin went 1 inning, 2 hits, 1 run was earned. The only thing the Red Sox have given up really in this series. Tidrow lost it, went 8 innings, 10 hits, 7 runs was earned, 2 walks, 9 strikeouts, 7.88 ERA. But keep in mind the Yankees had to get depth in this third game of the series. Doubles by Ortiz, Nixon, and Euclid. Triples by Jackson, home runs, Damon a granny, Veritek a solo shot. Damon had 4 RBIs, Veritek had his first, Euclid his first, Bellhorn his third, Randolph first, Chambliss his first. Remember, folks, this is an early season game. So the Yankees to the Red Sox will go 3-0. Yankees are 0-3. All right, folks. Sorry about that. I guess we don't know when we lost connection. But the final score of that game was Boston 7 and the Yankees again. Hopefully better reception. We'll talk again another night. Thank you. Have a good night. We'll see you again. 5-4 Boston 7, Yankees 2. Have a good rest of your night. Wow.